The National Executive Committee of the National Democratic Congress has approved the party's decision to go to court to challenge the results of the 2020 elections. The party is expected to commence the legal processes today. The party had earlier given indications that it will petition the Supreme Court over the election result on Wednesday, but the move is being made a day earlier. The flag bearer of the NDC, John Mahama, is expected to address the country later today. The address will highlight the party's reasons for going to the court. My colleague Manuel Kwanting has been speaking with Peter Otukuno on the matter.
Yeah, today we had a NEC meeting to take a few decisions. Topmost among the decision was the ratification of the Functional Executive Committee's decision to reject outright the results of the presidential election and reject some specific constituencies that we thought the elections did not go well. So today, the National Executive Committee met, discussed extensively, and ratified the decision of the Functional Executive Committee. Again, there was the issue of the flag bearer having been convinced that the results of the elections were fraudulent, were fictitious, and could not represent the true and accurate will of the people. And for that matter, he needed to go to court on the matter. The matter was tabled, and the National Executive Committee has ratified that decision also. So the flag bearer and the legal team are being given the leeway or the green light to proceed to court to pursue what we consider a very fraudulent and very fictitious and flawed elections in the presidential elections.
There was a 21-day window for you to file, if any. You haven't done that. The elections were announced, or the results were announced on 9th. That leaves us with just about
it doesn't matter. It has not ended. Okay. Now we have ratified our decision to go to court. And then, as I said, we are fully convinced that we have a very serious, impeccable evidence and case that we can pursue in court. And NEC has ratified that. So the legal team will take the action, and I'm sure subsequently the legal team will engage you. I will not be able to confirm that, but as and when the legal team file the case, you would hear from them.
But are you not perturbed? So that, I mean, you are going to file, for instance, on give or take.
We cannot be perturbed. There is a period. So far as we file within the period, that's the most important thing.
If something goes wrong with the filing, which I mean we've seen happen.
Why should something go wrong? And I'm sure the framers of the arrangements know that within that period, when you file and something go wrong, you can change it. So time is not against us. We have enough time to do all other arrangements to file. But let me emphasize that this meeting was to deal with two major issues. The decision that was taken by the Functional Executive Committee to reject the presidential election results, as it represents a very flawed, fictitious and fraudulent elections, and some 5 parliamentary seats, which is the Techiman South, Sefiyo, also Takwan Swahim, Zabzugu and Esikado Ketain. And those are the decisions that we have taken here. We have also ratified the decision of the flag bearer to take the presidential results challenge to court. And I think those are very significant steps towards strengthening our democracy.